County, and Spike comes in from South Carolina. We have other folks from South Carolina, from Virginia that showed up today, Colorado, Georgia, you know, and this has happened at other events also. I know we had there was a disabled veteran that showed up. She was in a wheelchair. I forgot her name. She was really sweet. Yeah, no, Casey, right? Yeah. Really sweet woman that came up from Georgia. But it would be really cool if we could start getting more and more Gastonia folks showing up. Yeah. So if you don't, so if you don't have, if you don't live here but you have friends here, be out here. Share videos. But I mean, listen, not to be heard me speak. I'm a retired police detective from New York City. There's absolutely no reason why a judge is blocking the release of this footage. They released the body camera footage. There was a shooting in Charlotte, I think it was, about a month or two ago. The video was out the next day. Okay, within a couple of days, right?
North Carolina never releases video. You have to sue to get it, and the only way you can sue is if you got the money to get a lawyer.
Exactly. And as was mentioned by Brandon, my friend Brandon here, the taxpayers are paying for these cameras. Taxpayers should have access to those videos.
They're public records.
I know. Yeah, I know, because I spent 20 years as a police officer and detective. I was in uniform. I know that I was held accountable. I was held at a higher standard than everybody else. Luckily, I did my career. I didn't do anything, you know, corrupt or, you know, I didn't do drugs, didn't sell drugs, didn't beat people up, didn't throw them over the roof. So I don't have to worry about any of that. But that's the reason why we've evolved to the point where we have body cameras, because we need to hold our public servants, our peace officers, our police officers.
Yeah, but they need to be licensed and bonded. They don't supposed to make a single put their hands on the people without a bond. That's the things, the liability. That state line not going to cut it. Do you think it's fair for these police officers without a bond to be in a school system with a gun? Saying what the first thing that they do, they go to the gun. What about if they discharge the weapon? You think $5,000 bond that some of them do have is going to cover a bullet lodged into somebody's brain? So the hospital, no, you're not going to do it. And I guarantee you, mark my words today, that if you guys pursue these to the end, those bonds, they're going to go run tomorrow and get them. So they don't have them. Check out the date. If that day is from the 3rd on, they need to step down. They need to vacate their positions. All of them do.
We are bringing stuff up.
Well, I was just going to say, one of the biggest calls, I'm Republican Liberty Caucus. I'm the conservative voice amongst you guys. So one of the things that we're pushing for out of the conservative side of this is accountability with transparency. It's not enough to hold somebody accountable and for the police to let somebody go quietly and let them out the door and shut it quietly and lock it. That's not enough. There has to be transparency. You got to show that you show the people. We the people, we pay your taxes. We pay the taxes to pay you. Now, let us know that you're doing the job that we're paying.
All of you guys did well tonight. I hope you'll come back for the next one.
We will be. I know I'll be here.
It doesn't really matter if you're representing. I have friends in absolute hardcore politics. I talk to every day. And I have friends that are whole life. And everybody you know, it's crazy. There's something finally
Here's a libertarian. Okay. Who here's just an independent, not really sure.
Hey, I can complain because I don't vote.
So I'm not a person who can complain. Exactly. We have people from across the political spectrum who agree on something that is not a political issue. It's very simple. If there is an accusation that police officers are harming someone and there's footage that possibly could show it, then you release it. If there is a pastor that is helping homeless people, you don't stop him. If there is a history in city government of harming people, then you stop doing that. That you do stop. Okay? So I stand here in front of you and God and this plate of delicious salmon to tell you that we are not going to stop fighting. Well, I'm going to stop briefly to eat this, but after that, we will not stop fighting until we get justice for Joshua, for Pastor Moses, for the homeless community here, for the veteran community here, and for every single resident of Gastonia, and every person who wants justice and who wants accountability in government. One thing that I